Hi guys, it's Rufus. Welcome back to my channel, and we're here with the URL guys as once again for the Sunday League, and we are at the penultimate round of round 9. And you can see we are at Catalonia, Spain, but we are on the national layout, not the full layout. So it's going to be the very short track of Catalonia. Now we have obviously 2 races. I've got 2 races here to bring you. As usual, it's first race, obviously it's a sprint. Second race, it'll be mediums and hards. And they're both 2 20-minute races. And for this round, to make up numbers, League 3 and League 5 have joined forces to make that more people in the lobby. So obviously the League 3 guys, as you know, are in the Porsche Cayman. On it. Oh. Oh, shut up. So no, yeah, so sorry about that. So like I was saying, so the League 3 guys obviously are in the Porsche Cayman, and the League 5 guys are in the NSX. So anyway, they obviously went out and did their qualifying. So on pole is That's Life, and second is Archer. Chuck is in third, Thingy is fourth, Hoggy is fifth, Sooners is sixth, Vodka Rob is seventh, King Chin something is in eighth, P White is ninth, Nudie or sorry, I can't pronounce that, is in 10th, Mystic Clegg is in 11th, Nightbreed is 12th, and in 13th is Max. So now let's get this race on the way. So obviously they're all on the way down to the first corner on this. Comes out quite quickly. Vodka Rob goes out a bit wide. But they've all got through the first couple of corners. This is a roughly, I know the GR3s were doing 110, so this is probably a 1 minute 13, 1 minute 14 lap, I think. Nightbreed trying to go for a pass on King Chin. He pulled it off, that's King Chin down to 12th. Max has dropped off a little bit in 13th. Mystic Clegg has already picked up a second penalty from somewhere, so that's going to get drop him down the order. So That's Life has already started to pull away from Archer in second, but he's been closely followed by Chuck. They're in third, he's not letting him go. And Hoggy's there in fourth, Biggie there in fifth, Sooners sixth. And P White, they're in seventh, all chasing each other, trying to get up the grids as quickly as possible. Vodka's there 8th, Nudie 9th, Nightbreed 10th, Mystic 11th, King Chang 12th and Max. So it looks like Mr. Clegg's gone for a pass on King Chang. But he's got half a second. Oh, so he's just served a penalty. Now he's got another half a second penalty. So the penalties have not been very kind to Mystic this race because he's already had 2 penalties, one on each lap. Nudi's also serving his penalty now. That's going to push him down. That's good. That'll mean Nightbeat should get past him. We're going for a pass now. Sooners and P White are battling it out at the moment for that 6th spot. But Vodka Rob is right there behind him, so there's nowhere for errors and judgment. Let's go back up to the front. So that's Life is still leading. He is really opening up that gap. Oh, there's been an accident at the back. Max. Max has come off. What happened to Max? Let's just go back and have a look. So it's just coming up through this part. Oh, he's just literally just hit too much the curb, and the curb did not like it, so it's batting back out. So that's very unfortunate for Max, and now he's going to be a bit back. And there's someone just... Oh, Vodka Rob's had an off. Let's just have a look, see what happened to him. Okay, he has basically missed his braking point, so to obviously, rather than hitting anyone, he's literally just taken himself off. So he actually did the right thing there, but that's going to push him back down the grid now. It's going to bring him down in 12th now. With Mystic there in 11th. Oh, King Chan's got past Mystic Clegg now. Obviously after Mystic's serving his penalty. Who's there? So PY's got a bit of a gap to Nightbeat there in 8th. Well, it's a bit more than a gap to 2-3 seconds between 7th and 8th now. But that's Life is really just pulling away at the moment. He's got the fastest lap at the moment with a 1:14.7. Whereas the next fastest is a 1:16, so really about 2 seconds slower a lap. And obviously first and second, they are League 5. So obviously with League 3 and League 5 being together, they'll all still get their normal points wherever they finish, because wherever they finish it'll be worked out on the tables. So they'll still get the points. They would have done if we didn't have the 2 leagues together. At the moment Archer is being hounded by Chuck. Chuck wants to get that 2nd position. He's trying to catch him, but he's obviously got Archer ahead of him, but then he's got Hoggy behind him. I also like to say thank you for Chuck for saving the replays, because without you saving them I wouldn't be able to do these cobs. We're in 4th. Thingy there in 5th. Oh, Sooners was really late on his brakes there, and he's gone out completely wide. That's allowed. Now he's got P right there, right behind right behind him. And Thingy there in 5th. He's trying to chase down Hoggy. With Hoggy there being 4th. He's trying to chase down Chuck, who's trying to chase down Archer. And that's Life. It just looks like he's in a league of his own at the moment. He's just running away with no sign of a comeback from anywhere. But That's Life has just picked up a half-second penalty now, so that's going to allow Archer to close the gap a little bit, but not very much. So we're on lap 6 so far of the 20 laps. Coming down to this corner, Archer gets around it okay. And there's Chuck, he's still catching him. At the moment, the gap's sort of staying the same between the two of them. And Hoggy there full, being there fit. And then there's a gap to Sooners. He's got P. White just behind him. Trying to chase him down. They're running very similar laps. Well, Sooners is going slightly quicker than P. White is. But he's got a big gap to catch up to Thingy. And then Noodles there's a gap from P. White to Noodles in 8th. He's got King Tang right behind him in 8th spot. I mean, yeah, King Tang's in 9th. Ninth is chasing down Noodle. And then Mystic in 10th, he's just obviously serving his penalty, so that's going to allow Vodka Rob to take that 10th spot off of him. But Mr. Clegg is coming back at Vodka Rob now. Is Mystic Clegg going to try and go for a pass at the end of this corner? Is he going to be able to? Or looks like he might have gone out a bit wide there, might get a penalty, I'm not 100% sure, but they are side by side now. Mystic has the inside, and he has taken 10th spot from Vodka. That puts Vodka down to 11th, with Nightbreed there in 12th, and Max is all on his own there in 13th. That's Life, obviously lap 8. That's Life still leading in a league of his own at the moment. You got Archer, Hoggy, Chuck, all there with each other, and Thingy coming into the frame as well. So this is going to end up to be a 4-way battle. Hoggy's managed to get past Chuck there. Oh, Hoggy was already ahead of Chuck, so I missed that one. But Chuck is coming back at Hoggy, trying to get that second spot what he had back from him. Third spot, I mean. But in league terms, obviously that's Life and Archer in first and second. Hoggy and Chuck are in first and second for the League 3 guys. Chuck's there fourth. He's got Thingy right behind him. Thingy's trying to catch up to him. And then there's P. White. He's got ahead of Sooners now. There in 6th. He's got Sooners chasing him down. Then King 10 there is in 8th. Noodle has dropped down a few places. I think he's just served his penalty. So King 10 in 8th, Mr. Click 9th, Noodle 10th, Vodka 11th, and Nightbreed there in 12th. He's just about keeping up with them. And Max is there on his own in 13th. So we're on lap 9. That's Life still has the fastest lap with a 1 minute 14.3. And then Archer's there in second, being hounded by Hoggy in third spot. But then he's also got Chuck and Thingy. Looks like Hoggy's wanted to go and have a look, see if he could go for it, but he didn't. So they all got out of this corner, okay. It looks like, definitely looks like the NSX definitely has a bit more grunt than the Cayman does down the straights. Because they're trying the hardest they can, but they just can't pass him. So he's doing, Archer's doing well, keeping them behind him. Oh, and Hoggy's gone for a pass, gone up the inside. Well, tried to go upside, but I think he let Archer go because I think he felt like he hit Archer a little bit. Unfortunately, coming through. Yeah, he felt he dive bombed so another sort of unfair, so he's decided to give Archer the place back. But now that's allowed Hot Chuck to be right on the back of Hoggy now, looking to try and get that third spot. We're now halfway through the race on lap 10 laps to go. Looks like Archer's gone in the pits now, for some reason. So that's allowed Hoggy to get up to second, Chuck up to third, Thingy up to fourth, Soon's up to fifth, PY up to sixth, King Chang up to seventh, Fooker up to eighth, Noodle up to ninth, Nightbeat obviously up to 10th. Mystic up to 11th. And so that's a shame for Archer because he was doing actually quite well. Yeah, Archer was doing quite well, but it happens. He might have felt that his tyres were going off on him, but now he's down to last. He's got Max right ahead of him, so now Archer's going to have work to do. So Raymond, that's Life, has a gigantic lead over Hoggy in second. And Hoggy's now starting to pull a little gap to Chuck. They're in third. And Thingy's there in fourth, just behind him. Oh, Sims has lost it from sixth spot. Oh dear. So he comes out of this corner. And he just hits too much curb and it's spun him just a little bit out. So it's very unfortunate. That would have pushed him down to sixth spot. But he's probably going to lose a few more as well. Yeah, that's pushed him down to 8th, unfortunately. And Sooners has left. He has quit. Unfortunately, that would go down as probably gone down as a rage quit. And unfortunately, if you rage quit, you don't get no points for the entire either of the races, so that's when that happens. So in lap 13th with that's life, leading the pack. Hoggy still in second. Chuck there in third. He's got Thingy chasing him down in fourth. P White there in fifth now. Now he's got no one around him now, so he's got a gap to gain if he wants to catch up to Thingy in fourth. It's not too far behind, probably about 5 seconds. About 5 seconds, I think he's behind Thingy, so he could catch him up. Well, it's always possible. And then King Chang there in sixth. With Vodka Rob there in seventh, Noodle there in eighth, Mystic Leg in ninth with another second penalty. So the penalties are not being kind to Mystic this race at all. So Nightbreed's now decided to take a pit to change his tyres. That's going to allow Archer to take 10th spot. And Max will take 11th spot, and Nightbreed will go down to last. So that's life is still leading. I think he's just got his first penalty of the race, but that's not really going to do any damage to his lead because he's so far ahead. So Nightbreed is now, Nightbreed there in 12th, he's now been lapped by That's Life. Chuck's there in second, so we've missed that one. Oh, Hoggy had a penalty, I didn't see that. I completely missed that he got a penalty there, so that has allowed Chuck to take that second spot from Hoggy. So that's Hoggy down to third, and now he's got Thingy right behind him there in fourth. There is 5 laps remaining of this 20-lap race. Thingy looks like he is eyeing up Hoggy. Is he going to try and go for a pass on this next corner at the end of this straight? No. P White there in fifth. He's definitely catching him up gradually. Then King Ching, the King there in sixth. He's pulled away from Noodle there in seventh. Vodka is trying to close the gap on Noodle in eighth. Mystic there with another penalty in ninth. And Archer has pulled up to 10th now, with Max is down there in 11th spot. And obviously Nightbreed Days there is in 12th and a lap down. So That's Life has now got a second penalty, so now That's Life keeps getting penalties now. But unless he keeps getting penalties every lap and keeps slowing him down, I very much doubt Hoggy will. Oh, Hoggy's got back up, got past Chuck. I missed that one as well. So they're coming down to start-finish, over the start-finish straight for the first corner. Hoggy takes him there around that corner. So let's just go back to where they were, which was here. See, anything can happen between these second, third and fourth because they're so close. Like anyone could finish second. At the moment, this looks like Thingy is a bystander watching Chuck and Hoggy battle it out for that second spot. And then P. White there in fifth. And P. White's just dropping off from fourth place. Doesn't look like he's been able to catch him. But King Ching is definitely closing that gap on P. White. The Noodle there in seventh. Vodka Rob there in eighth. Mythic Clegg there in ninth. Archer there in 10th. He's not too far behind Mythic Clegg, so he could catch Mythic Clegg. Then Max is there at 11th, in 11th, and Nightbreed's there in 12th. So That's Life has just started its 18th lap, so that is 2 laps remaining of this 20-lap race. At the moment, That's Life is just sitting comfortably. There is someone down the road, but that would be Max probably, because obviously he's already lapped Nightbreed. Then Hoggy's still got a second spot, battling with Chuck. He looks like Chuck is trying to get that second spot, but anything can happen. And they're going to be coming up to Nightbreed soon as well to lap him. P. White there in 5th, King Chung there in 6th. He is chasing down P. White. They're coming down to this next corner. King Chang has got a slightly faster tyre than P. White. P. White's fastest time was a 16:07. And King Chin's is a 1:15.9. And Noodle there is in 7th. He's dropped off from King Cheng a little bit. And Vodka's there in 8th. Trying to chase Noodle down, but he's got about a second and a half to catch up. Actually more like probably 2 seconds probably. And Mystic is there in 9th. Archer is really closing that, starting to close that gap. Archer's fastest lap is a 1:15.4. Mystic's fastest lap is a 1:15.5. So Archer is running a little bit faster than Mystic. But with this lap and another lap to go, is Archer gonna have enough time to take that 9th spot? We're just gonna have to wait and see. So That's Life has started his final lap being in first place. Hoggy there in 2nd, Chug there in 3rd, Thingy there in 4th, P. White there in 5th, King Cheng there in 6th. King Cheng has caught up P. White, now they're battling it out for this 5th spot. So King Team has taken 5th place off P White. That's probably P White's tie wear on his front left is letting him down, I think. I think that's why King Team was able to get past so easily. Because he's not really got no grip on that front left, unfortunately. So Neil's down in 7th. Vodka there in 8th. Mystic there in 9th. Final lap for Archer. See if he can catch up to Mystic in his final lap. Max there 11th. Nightbreed down 12th. That's live. Finishes first. Hoggy will finish. Hoggy will finish in 2nd. And that's 2nd for Hoggy. Chuck 3rd. Thingy 4th. King 5th. P White 6th. Neil 7th. Vodka 8th. So Archer hasn't been able to catch up to Mystic, so Mystic is going to get that 9th spot. Archer's going to finish in 10th. And Max will come along to take this last position. And that's Max Evans. So obviously I'll just go through leagues. So obviously we did have the 2 leagues. So obviously in the race they finished where they did, but when it comes to the tables, obviously that life he was first. When it comes to the League 5 guys, it's life first. King Team would be 2nd. Neil would be 3rd. Mystic would be 4th. Archer will be 5th. Whereas Hoggy will be 1st, Chuck will be 2nd, Thingy will be 3rd, P White will be 4th, Vodka will be 5th, Max will be 6th, and Nightbreed will be 7th. So anyway, that was race 1. I will bring you race 2 shortly. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you soon.